Meow meow. Hi guys, good evening. Just getting my drawing pad and getting everything so that I can do some cozy late night art. This is I need to get my picture of my art I'm going to be doing. Her name is Junie, and she is a elf librarian, and she's very cute. I'm just thinking about what I should make for her pose. And I want her to be reading. I definitely want her to be reading. Oh, maybe I'll just have her carrying lots of books, but I think reading would be better because she loves reading so much. I'm not sure. I have an idea of what I want, and that makes thinking about this face even harder. I know I want her to be... I'm actually gonna try to be a little bit more adventurous with this one and try to do a bit of a background. This one looks pretty good. Ooh, that could be nice too. So I'm looking at ideas, looking at free bases to just get posing ideas. And this one's pretty good. Lots of books in it. The only thing is I want for sure, I want both of her eyes to be visible. Because I just love this character. One of her eyes is a spiral and one of her eyes is a star. It's that up there. Not sure if you guys can tell in the reference picture very well. Alright, I'm just gonna have to use my imagination. So let's use our imagination. It'll be good. Okay. Going to wake up, my character. Wake up. Wake up. I need to somehow make it register my drawing pen. I thought that it would. And that's like, I think it can a little bit, but it still keeps falling asleep. My little bit buddy down here. My little buddy. Well. Okay, so let's get a new canvas to work with. Make sure that that's okay. That was on save. Good. New canvas, and let's make it a lot smaller. We want it smaller. Much smaller. It's too big of a canvas. It really gives me big canvas anxiety. So let's go with a much smaller one. That's pretty good. I like the cut of its jib. Put that. Put that here. And try to put that there. Hopefully you guys will be able to see everything pretty well. I'll be zooming around and looking around anyway. For now, I'm just gonna start to sketch what I think a very rough sketch. Very rough sketch. So I want her reading, surrounded by books, maybe a window, lots of stars and magical elements, maybe some candles. Okay. Just outline her a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just get an idea of where everything's gonna go. I will deal with her face later. Let's just sketch sketching. La la la. We can erase things, do things later. Let's give her some idea. And it's gonna be like a neck. Her posture is gonna be kind of questionable, like mine. Because she is reading cozy cozies. Cozy cozy reading time. Just ignore the face, honestly. Please. Okay, there's going to be a book in her hands. Partially red. Page turning. Finger turning the page. She loves this book. She's read this book. This book is her beloved. She's read it many times. She cannot put it down. I'm not sure what the book is going to be, but she sure does love it. Just draw some fingies. Not too delicately. I don't like the angle of the fingies, to be honest. Let's go for the other side of the hand first to try to make it look more normal. So her thumb is holding the book and her hand is coming up here and her fingies are holding it. Start with her forefinger and give her some other fingers. Ooh, that's very odd looking. It's all quite odd looking, isn't it? I know I'm sleepy, but goodness. This is just a rough sketch after all, but let me just roughly sketch out all the fingers and then I'll separate them later. Maybe I don't want the hand there in general. Maybe I want it more on the side of the book. Okay, so here's the book. She is... Ooh! Holding it. Okay, so if I am reading... and her thumb, so her fingers would be here. Okay, so there's her palm into her wrist. Okay. Oh goodness, I don't actually know what her blouse looks like. So I'll just give her regular sleeves. Okay, there we go. Some sleeves. And I want the book to be on her knees. Because she is really cozy. And I know she is wearing a dress. I'll pretty much just do some fabric ruffles and stuff like that. Okay. And fabric. Good. So, let's say she's probably sitting on a pillow, maybe a couple pillows. There's a pillow there, but then there's like loads of books, just like so many books. Books upon books. And maybe there's like a flying book. I don't know. Who knows? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like a flying magical book? That just looks like weird. I'm not sure if that looks like a book. I don't know, I'm literally just sketching. This is fine. I know I want to do a stack of books, so there's the spine of the book, the bottom of the book. Alright, another book. Okay, that is the rough sketch of the scene. Rough sketch, rough sketch, rough sketch. And I'm obviously going to start out with her, so let's erase and start over the main sketch of her. Okay, before we start that, I will drink some of my tea. That's good. Blue tea. Okay, girl. It's a bit thick for her eyebrows. I'm gonna do her eyebrows in her hair color, so I'm gonna skip them for now. I am gonna sketch out her eyes and make them look a bit downward, because she is reading. Not sure about the eye placement. Actually, before I do the main sketch any farther, I am going to group all of the items. Gotta group all my items in the scene. Okay. Now we have that done. I'll just lock it for now. Okay. A small smile playing at her lips. Nothing too crazy. And her nose. And eyes. I love this character's vintage vibes very, very much. It really drew me in. Super cute. Okay. Cute. I like it. I will have to zoom in an incredible amount to get any kind of detail in the eyes. But for now, I like it. It's okay, we're doing a full scene. I'm so not used to doing these at all. Let's sketch out her outfit. That's her other hand turning the pages. And just accentuate the knuckles. Knuckle, and then this is her thumb. And this was a page. Gotta make sure it looks like a page. Couple of pages turning there. In the book. Wonderfully partially read book. She's just getting to the good part. I can tell. And her dress. She wears a pencil skirt, so I don't want to go too crazy. That's a bit too thick. Let's go lighter. Her knees. And her booty. And she's sitting on pillows. And that's the ground. Okay. Pretty good sketch. Not too shabby. Part of me wonders if that's the corner of the room, but I also don't want to deal with that. So let's just say it's not. She's just in a cozy area of a room. Lots of books. Lots of good stuff. Trying to give a tiny bit of depth to the shelves. Not really sure how to do that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in that department. Look, let's just say they're floating shelves. Amazing. Window. That's gonna be a source of light, and so is this candle. Gotta try to remember to add highlights where the light would naturally hit her. So, the next thing to do would be to group the next batch of things. Group them. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. What should I work on? Base colors, I suppose. She has gray hair, so let's do her hair. Oh, actually, let me just clean up her face a little bit. No, not with stamp, but with eraser. Just to clean that up a bit. There we go. too dark. So let's do that. Let's make it a little bit like that. Still too much. I think it needs to be a bit pinker, less lifeless. So let's make it. And maybe I ought to make it like. Oh, that's a tough. I'll make it that. But then. Just see. Let's see. Let's go for it and we'll see. I should have made the brush slightly bigger. It's gonna take a while, but I can't lift the brush up because this brush is weird, and if it touches itself again, it like makes it all dark and weird. So I've got to be really careful not to lift up my brush. Don't lift up the pen, whatever you do. Sure. Sure, that looks fine. It's a fine color. Such a satisfying sound. Okay, now I'm gonna go down into her neck. Ish. Okay. Alright. Can't see where that is. Okay, there it is. Where is... There we go. There it is. Okay. Now her ear. Pretty good. Now I'll do her hands. Before I add any kind of shading. Oh, I don't like that. Fingertips, knuckles. I know I like that knuckle. So I might just make it a very flat hand to there. And her hand. Her wrist. Like a flat forefinger and a bit of a bent. Yeah, okay. So it kind of looks like her middle finger is straight, and that's her ring finger. Going with it. It's fine. Hands are hard. Hands are hard. Besides, the hands are not the focus here. Let's start to color her hair. It's gonna be fun. How very tiresome. Okay. I had to ban a bat. Now, she has gray, silver hair. Let's go with that. Let's up the saturation. Oh, I see how they did the gray. I understand. I thought it was still doing like my old settings for a different color. Let's go with light. Let's just go for it. Is it under paint behind? Good. Ooh, that's a bit dark. Oh my god, this is so chill. I am feeling better already. I overdid it today, causing myself a lot of pain. So I wasn't able to I wasn't able to fall asleep. But I've gotten a lot more chill. I think I just needed to do art. I don't think this is set to paint behind, because it's not painting behind. Oh. It is set to paint behind. Peculiar. Maybe... I'm not sure. It's fine. Don't like that pointy bit on top of her head. Her hair points up. Don't like it. She is looking down. Oh, go away. You're literally in the way. Okay. She has a very round top of her head. There's no funny business going on with her hair. Well, not that flat, jeez. Just round. Just round. don't think I like the shape of this section of the hair either. It's a bit too out there. There we go. Let's soften that. Cool. I like that much better. I'm so locked in. No, not those bits. Let's leave that bit empty-ish. There we go. Wow. She's got very wavy hair. Ooh, I have to remember that's where one of the sources of light is. I'm gonna be lightening that up a lot, so let's darken this patch of hair. So this bit of the hair is gonna be darker. The bit towards her face is gonna be darker. Okay. And then like the natural shadow over here. Whoa. I need to check my posture. I was shrimping. I was shrimping very much. And here. Cool. Add some stray strands. That. And that. Maybe one there too. She is so engrossed she cannot pay attention to her hairs. Oh, and I can't forget her eyebrows. Now that I've done her hair, I can do her eyebrows. Eyebrows are very gentle. Okay, and I'll keep sketching out her eyes with this color too. Now it's sketching behind. I see how it is. Shadows. I'll probably clean that up. But yeah, I don't like all that. I need to zoom out to kind of get an idea of what I want the shadows to look like. I'm gonna be a bit more subtle with it, I think. Now I don't see anything. Too subtle. And now I want to start her outfit. Pink bow. Oh, the bow is pink, but it's outlined with a beautiful red color. Deep red. Ooh. Oh, don't like that straight line there. That's no good. It needs to look like it's moving. Okay. Now I can fill it up with some pink. give it some harsher lines to where it looks like the fabric is being pulled at. No idea what that is, just ignore it. I love jazz. This is so relaxing. Oh my gosh. I know I'm probably not being very loud or very interesting to listen to, but this is extra chill time, so I think that's fine. I think it's valid. Don't like that harsh line at all. Oh, really harsh lines. Let's zoom in. How do we ensure we don't have a harsh line? I suppose we could try a different brush, but I just really like this brush. So what does this brush look like with this? Ooh, that's kind of lovely actually. Let's use that one. Kind of like that for the shading though. And I do enjoy that when you go slower, the brush gets smaller, because it seems to know. It seems to know. It's intuitive. And then it can get bigger when I go wigglier. Bonk. No, see? Oh no, I missed a spot. Ah! Oh well, I can go over that with something else. I wonder if I could just kind of like wank wank wank. No. No. It looks odd. Although that is her breast, so maybe I can at some point put some shading there. I'll have to do that. I can't see. I'm at the bottom of the page. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I zoomed in so much. Okay. That's a good, like, base of it. And then I can just add shadows and stuff. Oops, it's a bit crazy. Let me just start that over. Yeah, start that over. Let's just go there. Start at the top. Satisfying. Okay. Meow and meow. The only thing I needed to fix was this, and oh boy. It's a bit awkward now, isn't it? Oh, frickety frack. I got in the zone. It's okay, that's gonna be shadowy anyway. That's okay. No drama llama. I'm not sure I like the color of her hair, which I know I already kind of did it, but it's very, I'm not gonna say one-dimensional, but it's just not, yeah. I'm gonna fill it up with this color, just so it looks more full, and I'm gonna make sure I have it set to, I really do have it set to paint behind, but it really feels like it's going over it, so I don't really understand. Did I just delete this, please? I'd like to delete this. Can't seem to. It's fine. Oh, thirsty. ibuprofen has kicked in. I'm starting to feel better. That does mean I'm starting to feel very sleepy, which is a good thing. A very good thing. It's already set to paint behind, so I'm really not sure. And I will just keep going. It's fine. And this gives her hair like a peachy undertone instead of being like a white undertone. Nice and peachy. I really wanted to do this as a scene with a background and everything because that's something that I pretty much never do, and I really want to grow, so I am challenging myself to expand from the foreground into the realm beyond. I don't think I actually like that little bit of hair there. It keeps bugging me. I think I just don't like it. And I think I will just gently... There we go. Gently fill it in and overgo a bit. And make the point out really just be down here. Ooh, too pronounced. I liked where it was. What am I doing? Here we go. Good, good, good. Bring it forward. And bring the hair down even farther. She's got very long hair. Okay. Now it is definitely ready to do highlights and things like that. And now if I did keep working on the dress, let's keep working on the dress. La da 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 da. Let's give it a bit of a texture to the fabric. Ooh, too dark, too dark, too dark. Definitely want to make a point that that is her side, and give her some shadow, and bunch up the fabric. Definitely, definitely. But I don't want to overdo it. For instance, this is the darkest part, so let's make it very dark. But not oversell it. Like, oh my gosh. Yes. Good, good, good. I'm getting really pleased with this. This is actually really fun. I love playing with fabric. I don't know if it's at all accurate to how shading and all that would really be, but I am not a trained artist. I just mess around until I like the way it looks. So, yeah. I really need to blend that bit. Oh, good gravy. I need to blend this bit a little bit more. No, that looks like it's creepy. Okay. Let's up the luminosity, give it some, no, now we need to go on to paint the top so that we can give it some highlights. There we go. Oh, too much. Too much. I don't want to do too much light. Shadows will give the depth I'm looking for. I think I'd like to do her eyes. I would be so lovely to try. And blue and green, lovely as they seem, may be difficult with the shapes inside her eyes. This is set to normal, right? Okay, set to normal. Good. And blue. Oh my. Yeah. It's well, I mean, it's it's the base colors. What can I say? Okay. Oof. Why don't I decide on a back wall and go over it? If I go into streamer and go onto paint behind, hopefully I can paint behind things. And now let's go onto a very kind of neutral beige color. Very cozy vibes. Up the brush size and see how that looks like. Oh, good gravy. That's a bit much. It needs to be even. I guess down the saturation? I'm not really sure. I guess that's alright. Ah, see, it's questionable. I will have to do my darndest to not get on her. Oh, freaking wreck. it's okay to be on the... What? That's annoying. I had accidentally picked up my pen, apparently. Don't pick it up. Actually, I will try to avoid the books. Ooh, and the pillow. I want to avoid the pillow, too. I can hit the table. I want to avoid the pillow. And avoid the books as much as possible. And obviously avoid her. Because I do wonder if her hair will kind of disappear into it, but we can always just keep working. It'll be fine. Oops. In the flying book. Where is that? There it is. Okay. It's so difficult to keep track of where my cursor is. Where am I? There I am. There I am. Candle. Okay. Ooh, that was quite a lock-in. But I've got a background roughly done. And the scene is really building. And we'll work on this art more tomorrow. I'm gonna do a tiny bit more. I'm going to do her sleeves. I'm going to have her sleeves be a very light gray, just like everything else. Hey, everything's light gray. No, that's fine. Okay. It's fine. What? Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's going to... Let's make it just say normal. Let's just make it say normal. Okay. What am I doing? Where is it? I cannot see this at all. Apparently it's doing something. But it's too light for me to see. Okay. So I can't see it on the... Let's make it a very light pink then. Ooh, it'll kind of look like your skin though. Ah, I don't know what color to use. I'll use a very light pink. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's that. I think maybe I should use streamer for it, just like I did with the rest of the dress, to be the under color. We're using that one a lot, so let's go with that. Oh, okay, I guess it's a little bit broken. I'm not sure. I was using spray paint at one point for... It doesn't really fit her vibe though, it needs to be extra soft and delicate. So... It's a nice color, it's just a bit too dark. I need it to be even lighter. So let's up the luminosity. Make it an extra light pink. Oof, the brush needs to be much skinnier. I think it's slightly too light now. It just kind of looks like the white. Take down the luminosity ever so slightly. I kind of want it to be similar to the bow. But not exactly, because I still want the bow to pop. Alright. Yeesh. Okay. How does that look? It's nice. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, that was pretty good actually. That's a bit... There we go. Puffy sleeves. I love puffy sleeves. So close. This is taking a while, but it looks really nice. It's like Zen coloring. Oh, I'm gonna sit up straight again. I was shrimping again. Where am I? Where's there it is. And now color into her elbow and bada bing, bish bash bosh. Okay, let's see how that looks. Aw, that's really cute. I'm gonna have to lighten up her hair quite a bit. I've made it a bit too dark. But that's okay, I've got lots of work still to do. But for the base sketch, it's really nice. Yeah, so her hair, I'm just gonna be like, you know, lighten it up. I wonder what brushes I'll use for it. Maybe I'll use sketchy and then just click on lighten. Yeah, let me see. That's kind of nice. Where it's just like a soft light. Oops. I always just default to pink. Pink everything. Make everything softer with pink. I am really struggling with figuring out what the heck her hair color is. Because it's like a warm pinkish gray. And I've got like pink and gray. But it's just like different. Maybe it's like a really light purple. Let's see what this looks like if I go onto the purple and just kind of go in. It's kind of nice, isn't it? goodness. There we go. Oh, that looked weird. It certainly adds some of this color. It's really nice. Especially here, so it doesn't look like it's blending in with the blouse. And around her face, give it some highlights. Highlight the ends of her fringe. I like this purple color, it's nice. Ooh, and I can give it some highlights to really separate it from the wall. Dimension. Buckaroo Bonsai. I like it except for that line. I didn't like that. Let's put it here. There we go. Lovely lights. This is definitely the color I needed. I don't know if it's like canon. Hopefully she won't get upset about the hair not matching completely. But I'm really struggling with matching her hair. And I think this looks really nice. So I'm going with it. And I'm using it to kind of blend the pink sketch lines in with the gray fill. I think it balances very nicely. Lots of light. Lots of light. LOL, lots of light. That's what it means, right? Oh. Pow, pow, pow. Shibbity bow, shib bow, bow. Hee. Let's use it on here too. Give some light. Lighten up the corners of her eyes. Give her a highlight on her nose and a highlight on her mouth. Kawaii. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, well, I am going to stop here, I think. I think it looks pretty good. Got my stack of books, my flying book. There's gonna be a trail of fairy lights here. Some plants circling the window. That window is probably just gonna be dark. It's probably gonna be nighttime. Or at least not super bright. It's not gonna be like blue sky. I remember reading in her lore that she likes rain, so I'm gonna make it like rainy. I'm gonna try to anyway. And then finish the books here and the candle, and then detail the heck out of this bad boy. Yes, 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 yes. Much excite. I like the way it's looking. Okie dokie. Let's finish our tea. Okay, I know it was very cozy vibes. I know it was very quiet, and I know it was shall I say intimate. But for anyone that stopped by and hung out with me while I did some art, thank you, and I hope you have really sweet dreams. The sweetest dreams, actually. Okay, good night everybody, good night.